Hello, welcome to Family We've Got Your Back. I'm Michelle Christensen.
I'm Trent Christensen.
Yay. So this week, tomorrow, we are going down to where Trent's family lives, and we're going to have a Halloween party. Every year, it's like his favorite party.
I don't know if
that
it's
and
my favorite.
The Easter egg.
I mean...
Well, he likes all of them.
I like all of them.
But he gets really excited for the Halloween party and the Easter party. Anyway.
If I was to choose, I do prefer the Halloween to the Easter, but they're both good.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's probably because it's fall.
Okay, that works for me.
I mean...
Whatever. Because we used to hitch the trailer up to the four-wheeler, and one of his brothers and all the tweens, would dress up and make this haunted hollow, and his oldest brother would drive the four-wheeler with all the little ones and the moms in the trailer. We would go through the haunted house hollow in the orchard, right?
Yeah.
And it was fun, and we loved it, right?
Yeah.
And then we all got big. All the kids got big. And so now we do just a story in the orchard around the fire pit when we drink our...
Sometimes they still do the haunted thing.
Not recently, no. Hasn't been for several years.
Maybe.
Yeah. And so they tell a story. And this year, it's our turn to tell a story. And so one of Esther's friends wants to be a creative writer. So he got the idea of a story, and he wrote us a story based off a local ghost horror story legend thing. And we're going to figure out how to tell it with spooky sound effects and creepiness and just have a fun little Halloween moment, right? Anyway, and the reason we're talking about this is because, and so that got us thinking about celebrations and the traditions we have for those celebrations. And there's a lot of things that we do for the holidays, and because the holidays are coming up, several big ones right in a row that people do a lot for.
Yeah.
Like I used to make all the kids their Halloween costumes. That's 5 Halloween costumes plus one for me and one for him because of the family Halloween party, right? And I'd make all these 7 costumes a year, and I'm just like, I'm not doing that this year. And then my daughter decided to have me make her costume, and I'm So anyway, so that's what I've been doing today, is sewing the last minute because I put it off so long, right?
Which it's never been your responsibility.
And so that is a tradition that I'm like, nope, not anymore. Not doing it. The kids aren't little. They're not doing it anymore. No more of that tradition, right? So.
Well, and to be honest with you, I never even viewed that as a tradition. I thought it was something
because it was something you do. It was something
right.
I did.
Yeah, right. And so how is that? Yeah.
Well, Mom's making Halloween costumes has been a tradition forever.
Huh.
Really? Your mom didn't make your Halloween costumes?
I mean, I was the 7th kid, so
no.
I had lots of hand-me-down stuff. And, no.
Your mom wasn't... I used to enjoy sewing.
Well, I mean, we had a bin, just like we have a bin of costumes.
Well, now we do because of my 25 years of Halloween costume sewing.
But, we just had a collection, and it was up to us to figure out... I mean, I think when we were super little, then, of course, there was...
Way back when you couldn't go to Walmart and get your padded superhero costume, right? You had to figure it out back then.
So
saving money, that's what it stemmed from.
Yeah.
90% off fabric, at the end of the year. Save it for the next Halloween type thing, right? So it was cheaper for us. And then, because,
just a lot more labor intensive.
It was. And it was fun for me because I got to make exactly what the kids wanted. But now it's like, not doing it. It's not magical anymore.
No.
Anyway, so the definition of a celebration is to observe or commemorate a day or event with ceremonies or festivities, right? And so that's what we're talking about. We're not really celebrating the I don't
paganism.
know. Whatever Halloween
but
represents
it's
to
a
you.
family, it's a family togetherness event to our family.
Right.
It's
and
like,
so while we're not celebrating All Hallows Eve or ghosts or vampires or whatever it is that Halloween celebrates that we don't really even care about, nobody cares. Like, we don't care what Halloween is for. It's kids dressing up in funny costumes and asking neighbors and strangers for candy, right? And so his family has turned it into, let's improve our family relationships and have a party.
Through this fall,
Through a fall party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so...
Well, and even when I was a little kid, where did we go trick-or-treating? We went to where...
people lived, because they lived in the boonies.
We didn't stay in our locale.
No, that's what I'm saying. You went somewhere else.
Yeah, we went to cousins' neighborhoods.
Cousins.
And so it was still
a
family event.
So
and the parents would sit and talk with grandma and grandpa and aunts and uncles while the kids did the rounds.
And the older cousins took care of the little cousins, I'm assuming.
No,
you just
I think
free for all and wandered.
I think.
Did you stick together as a group?
I can't remember. But the point is that we were with family.
Right. That's my question.
That's
that was my question. You stuck together as a family? I can't remember.
Well,
that's the point. Is stick together as a family.
I don't remember I don't remember being with my older siblings. I remember being with my cousins.
That was my question. Sorry, I didn't make it clear. So you hung out with your cousins that were your age-ish.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So it has been a tradition for his family to celebrate Halloween as a family. Right? And so more than 25 years later, probably 50 years later, they're still doing it, right? And so because that celebration has meaning for them, those traditions still have meaning. And so the definition of a tradition...
I got it.
Do I not have feeling in my fingers or something? There we go. A tradition is the handing down of statements, beliefs, legends, customs, information, or from generation to generation, especially by word of mouth or practice. So think about Fiddler on the Roof, right? Tradition. Are we allowed to do that? Is that infringing on copyright? Probably. Sorry.
Yes.
But yeah, like the legends, the customs, things that were important to them were handed down in a way that they could remember these important things. Mm-hmm. So if you think about like religious traditions, right? Especially, I was learning about the Passover this year. And it was actually, I discovered through watching a popular TV show that there is such a thing called a Messianic Jew, which is a Jewish person who believes that Jesus Christ was the Messiah. And so he believes in, the traditional Jewish life. And then Christ came, and some of those traditions are now still changed a little. Still part of their culture, but changed a little bit because now Christ has come and the meaning is different, right? And so I was studying a Messianic Jewish Passover. Mm-hmm. And it was so interesting to me because of the switch in the ideology in that Jesus hasn't come yet to the Savior has come, right? And so all the things that they did, it was they described it as a full sensory way to remember these important events.
Right.
Right? Of the Jews leaving slavery from Egypt, right? And so that's what the Passover celebrates, is the Jews leaving slavery. Mm-hmm. And so they have, they eat bitter things to remember the sadness of slavery and the hardship.
Yeah.
And they do all sorts of things that it engages all of their senses. Right? So they can remember the blessings that they received.
Yeah.
Right?
And so
that tradition
so they
has
adapted
meaning.
it. They adapted the previous traditions into their own.
Well,
new
I mean, they do
tradition.
this basically the
You're right.
same thing as the
But with
traditional Jewish Passover, but it means something more because they say, yes, Christ has now come, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I found that religious observance very interesting in the two, while they're doing the same things, the meaning is different.
Yeah.
But I really loved that full sensory tool that they were using in their tradition to remember important things. And so for us, that's the importance of a tradition. So if you are doing something like knocking yourself out to decorate your house for some holiday,
going full,
and you don't even believe in the purpose of that holiday, so that your neighbors don't look down on you, you might want to rethink your investment in that and try to put your efforts into something that you do believe in, something you do want to celebrate in a way that you want to celebrate, so that you're not trying to just keep up with the Joneses. You know what I mean?
Keeping up with the Griswolds.
Okay. Right? Our next door neighbor, he's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
His yard, there's not a square inch that is not decorated in some creepy skeleton, spooky witch type thing. And I just kind of threw a couple of styrofoam bones and a little fabric coffin in our yard. And I'm
there's also a spider on our flagpole.
Oh yeah, I put a spider on there. It's like, oh, could that be lamer, right?
Yeah.
But because it doesn't decorating for Halloween.
It's almost lamer that we put just a couple things up than if we had done nothing at all.
Just for your information, we would have done a better job on the skeleton if you guys hadn't just picked it up, thrown it in a garbage sack, and tossed it somewhere so that all the bones are broken. All those styrofoam, just so you know.
Broken bones is scrupulous.
Yeah, with styrofoam hanging out of them. That's so realistic. No, I spent hours painting that thing. Anyway, see my point? It's stupid for us to even try to, make an effort to decorate for Halloween, because it's not...
That's not part of our tradition.
It's a waste of time for me.
Yeah, that's not part of what we do.
Because it's
not our vibe.
It's not. It's just not.
Yeah.
So why would I waste my time on something that's not important to me?
Yeah.
So I've reevaluated that tradition of decorating for Halloween, and I'm like, not going to spend money or time on it.
Yeah.
Christmas, that means a lot to me. I'll make more of an effort for Christmas, right? Yeah. So, oh, sorry, go back.
Lady.
Trent, you just get to run the thing.
That's what I was doing.
Okay. We're making assignments. Trent's finger actually makes the slideshow go.
Yeah.
And so he'll be the finger, and I will just stop trying.
Which is what I did.
I know, but you didn't tell me you did.
No.
Yeah, communication here. Here we go. So, solving a problem right here on air. Okay. So, in the future, every episode now,
got it.
You do the thingy, and I'll just leave it alone, because obviously I can't make it work. Okay. Situation resolved. So, why? Why do we celebrate, and why do we have traditions? For us, we celebrate in a way that brings family together, cultivates relationships and unity.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, at least that's our intent is.
That is our intent.
That's our intent.
Doesn't always happen, but that's our intent.
We don't really care about whether it's the best situation or whatever. We just wanted to have a specific reason for family to come together and to spend time.
Or friends.
Or friends, yes. Yeah.
loved ones, get to know people type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, all the Christmas parties, all the whatever.
All the neighborhood parties that happen
for us. Good traditions. They're good traditions, and they give us an easy thing to do that reconnects us.
Yes, they build relationships. So these celebrations aren't just like a vacation.
No.
They are things that we do to make our family stronger, right?
Yeah.
Like Memorial Day.
Yeah, Memorial Day.
Typically, you go to the grave and you tell your children about the lives of these people that you are honoring, right? Especially veterans that are in your family or things like that. So that is a way, that tradition of going to honoring our past, those who have passed on. So yeah, that's a great way. And you're connecting the past with the future, right? So that the memories of the family are continued. That your family history is being told.
Right. Well, and that reminds me too, is like even at my middle school, one of the traditions we have is the Veterans Day Assembly. And even though it's like they usually assign that to go to the second hour teachers to go with their class to the Veterans Day Assembly. I don't have a second hour class, and I didn't have one last year either.
So you're not going to the assembly?
I always go to the assembly.
Oh, good on you.
Because I love
the Veterans Day
Assembly. The kids are doing great musical numbers. There's people in the crowd that are veterans, and I want to show my support
and honor them.
And so,
so that tradition.
There's other assemblies I won't go to because
lame. Don't apply to me. They're for the kids, not me.
There was one this past week, and I didn't go to that one. And it's like
because it didn't apply to you.
It was motivational, whatever, and I'm like, I'm motivated. I can use an extra hour of prep.
And there you go.
And so it's like
I'm in grad school. I can use this to prep, and then I can have more time at home to study later.
So there's traditions all throughout the school year as well, and if I don't find value in them, I'm just not going to do them. And I'm sure the same thing is...
Because they're geared for the students, not you.
Except for the Veterans Day one.
Except for,
which is geared
and that
for
is
everybody,
passing
the whole
on.
Community.
Yeah, that is a community thing. Okay, so in what you're saying with the Veterans Day, it teaches values, right? And we value those who sacrifice their lives.
Right.
And who sacrifice the possibility of their life to fight for something that we choose to call freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom isn't free type thing, right? And so passing on that freedom isn't free idea, that value to the next generation, then increases the weight of it.
Yeah, it does.
Right?
Yeah, completely.
And so it
helps instill those values into the next generation. Yep.
And so whatever today's society values and feels is important, if we don't pass that idea on to the next generation, they may not value that, and the important things may fall out of society, and then society falls apart.
Which is some of the things that we're seeing.
Right? And so that's why we have traditions, is to pass on the important information to the next generation and teach, kids what to value. Right. And then again, the next one is just remembering the important things in your life, whether it's in the past or now or for the future, to say, in the future, I want to remember this event of the past. And for us, like each holiday, obviously, is a different celebration. For us, we got married around Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is always, for me, a remembrance and celebration of our wedding.
Yeah, right.
So we get kind of 2 anniversaries in that week.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's just a way to remember those you love and remember to express your love for them.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of thing. And so we think celebrations are important, but we think they need to revolve around people.
Yep.
The important people in your life.
Or important events in your life.
Or important events that include the important people in your life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we think celebrations should be centered around relationships. Mm-hmm. So whatever you're celebrating, have it improve your family relationship in some way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, and we've been talking about big, grand traditions and stuff like that, but they can be small things too. I'm not saying
like
we need to have that week anniversary for a dating situation.
Right.
Yeah, that becomes kind of ridiculous.
Every Monday our first date was on a Monday. Every Tuesday our second date.
But
it's our first kiss on Wednesday.
But if there is some specific event that happens to your family that you feel like could be commemorated in some fashion, mm-hmm. why not?
Yeah.
Any excuse to bring the family together, to bring relationships together, is typically a pretty good idea, as long as it can last.
Yeah.
Because some traditions are not sustainable.
Yeah. Like we celebrated our baby's birthday. He's 15. My baby is 15. I'm an old lady. Oh.
Just be happy for your son.
Moments, I know. That means driver's ed, and it's a rough year for me. Anyway, point being, it's a hard year for me, but we just celebrated it. I can have my own private moments of sorrow.
Sure.
Because when your kids age and your youngest is in high school, it's like, oh, ouch. That's a little bittersweet for me. Anyway, my point is, we celebrated a family event with the traditions we have passed down because, one, they're fun and they're really enjoyable. For example, we do a hot and cold game singing the song Boola Boola. And this year he asked for a bunch of just basketball type shorts because he's in gym and he can't wear pants to gym, but they don't have lockers or a locker room or whatever to change. And so for this term, this semester or whatever, trimester, they're in trimesters. So he needs to wear shorts every day. And so he needed more shorts. And so everybody put on a pair of shorts to hide it from him.
Still wear clothes.
Just over their pants or whatever. Yeah. And hello. So that was creating a fun memory within the tradition, right? Creating a fun moment within the tradition. And it was so hilarious. We're like, oh.
I was wearing two pairs.
Because I was wearing a dress, and you can't wear shorts over a dress and have it be nonchalant.
Nope.
Anyway, so my point in telling you this was find fun ways to incorporate traditions in your events.
Right.
Right? That mean something to you. Whether it's the hot and cold game because mom doesn't want to wrap presents because that's a waste of money to wrap presents. Well, whatever. That's why I continue the tradition, is because it's a money saver and a time saver for me. But anyway, and because it's fun and it creates fun memories.
Right.
Right. Anyway, so, and that tradition was passed down from his family to this one. And so, anyway, so next, your assignment is to think about all the things that you do to celebrate, especially with the bigger, more effort, like Thanksgiving and Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever it is that you celebrate. Kwanzaa. What's another one? Whatever. All these.
Patty's Day.
New Year's. No.
I don't know. Oh, you're talking about the recent ones.
The upcoming.
Yeah.
For this end of the year, this,
whatever.
That people put a lot of effort into, right? Think about all the effort that you put into these celebrations. Is that effort strengthening relationships? If not, think of a way you can improve your relationships through your celebration and traditions. And if you don't have,
or come up with a different one.
and if the things that you are doing don't have meaning, you're just doing them because that's the way you've done it, reassess and think, you know what, I can change this to have meaning. I can do the same thing that I'm doing, but add meaning to it. So then, therefore, it is important and not just that's what you do. Right?
Yeah.
So assess your traditions and your celebrations and try to incorporate strengthening your family into them. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Have a good week. Bye.